Okay, we don't want that in the vlog. I'm just sitting on the floor of my hotel room because this is the best lighting right by the window. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alex. I am a photographer and content creator based in Toronto, Canada. And today I am in New York City for the first time. Well, first time as an adult. I was here actually on my grade 8 grad trip many years ago, but first time in a long time, first time as an adult. So I'm gonna be taking you around and vlogging what I'm doing and what I am eating and what I get up to. So I'm actually here on a family trip, but today is the only day that I have completely to myself. So I'm gonna be walking the streets of New York City by myself. It is so hot here. There's a heat wave going on and it's like 1,000 degrees outside, but I really want to walk everywhere because I want to see everything. So we'll see how this goes. I know I'm going to be sweating. I also tried to use rollers in my hair this morning, but I know that's going to fall out in like 5 minutes, but it is what it is. So let's go and see what I get up to. Okay, so I'm at Ess-a-bagel. I got a sesame bagel with Oreo cream cheese. I don't know why, I just kind of picked the first one that I saw and this one sounded interesting. They have a lot of weird cream cheese flavors, it seems like, and I thought this would be really sweet, but it's actually not. It's, I don't know, it's just really good. Like, it's just like a hint of Oreo. It's hard to explain. It's just slightly sweet. Okay, so I just came over to get a photo of the Flatiron building because I'm a photographer and this is one of the most photographed buildings in New York City. So of course I wanted to get the photo, and the building is under construction. Fully under construction, just completely. So I will not be getting the photo, I guess. Okay, after the Flatiron fail, I decided to trek in the sweltering heat to go to this one coffee shop that I had seen recommended on TikTok. Now, could I have picked a closer coffee shop? Yes, of course, but no, I had to go to this one. And along my way, I saw the Harry Potter store, so of course had to go in. They also had butterbeer, which I was very tempted to try because I have never had it and I just need to know what it tastes like. I ultimately decided not to get it, but if you have had butterbeer anywhere in the world, let me know. Is it good? What does it taste like? I need to know. Okay, so I'm sitting at the coffee shop. Not gonna lie, my stomach kind of doesn't feel great from the bagel with cream cheese. I think just because that's the only thing that I've eaten today. Also, I'm probably really dehydrated because it's so hot that I'm sweating so much. I also walked really far, so it was about a half an hour walk to the coffee shop from where I was, which honestly felt like a bajillion hours. I mean, I did stop to like take photos and stuff, but also it was just so hot that it feels so much longer. But this is very good, so I think the walk was worth it. Also, this area is very cool. So I spent the rest of the evening meandering around the West Village and Soho. I think when I come back, I'm going to stay in this area. This is definitely the area to be. It's so nice. For this trip, we're staying in Times Square, which is not bad because it's near Central Park and it's near some of the other things that we wanted to do, which you will be seeing a little bit later. But yeah, I mean, the West Village and Soho are just so nice. I also ran into this really cool jewelry store and I ended up getting a pair of earrings that I've been looking for a long time and a bracelet. I don't have a lot of bracelets, but I want to expand my collection, if you will. So I'm on the ground again. I walked an hour back from Soho to where the hotel is. So I'm finally eating my sweet green salad. I feel like sweet green is so hyped in New York, at least from my perspective, because we don't have it in Toronto. And I feel like I've seen so many influencers go here and talk about it. So I needed to try. Also, this one comes with a dill dressing, which I friggin' love. So I am excited. That dressing is so good. Oh my god. All right, so as you can see, I have accidentally recorded myself speaking in slow-mo. I bought a new camera specifically for this trip to vlog, and I was still trying to figure out how to use it on the trip, so this happened.
So what I was saying was that today we went to walk the High Line, which is basically an elevated pathway above the roads. It takes about 30 minutes to walk. You get to see some really cool architecture and buildings, and there's a lot of greenery. It's just a really nice walk, and I would definitely recommend it for anybody visiting New York.
I have reached the end of the High Line. It's very cool. The architecture of the buildings surrounding is very cool, so definitely worth a walk. Now I'm gonna head over to the Chelsea Market because it's very close to here and I'm really hungry, so I think I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm not sure what that will be, but I have seen people talk about these specific tacos at the Chelsea Market, so I'm kind of tempted to maybe get those, but I don't know what else is there, so I guess I'll see what I want to get when I get there. Next morning, where I left you was we walked the High Line and then we went to the Chelsea Market and we got those amazing tacos that were so good. Then we honestly kind of just chilled for the rest of the day. It's so hot outside, so being outside for so long is so exhausting and dehydrating. Also, on the first day that we got here, I walked 20,000 steps and I think I was just still so tired from all of that. So we just chilled for the evening. Now it's the next day. We've gotten ready and we're gonna head out to go to the Brooklyn Bridge to walk it. First we need to find some food because we're starving, so hopefully we're gonna find some bagels. Then to the Brooklyn Bridge and then hopefully to Dumbo, see if we can find some pizza there maybe and check out the famous photo spot. Still very hot outside, but yeah, I really wanna walk the Brooklyn Bridge, so we're just gonna deal with the heat. So let's go. On the way to the Brooklyn Bridge. We're walking through Wall Street because it's not that far from where the Brooklyn Bridge starts, I think. I also haven't been here, so I wanted to see it, and that's where we are. Capitalism. Okay, also, I know I have said this so many times, but like, I cannot reinforce enough how hot it is. It's the beginning of September, so like, it really shouldn't be this hot, but we're just having like a random heat wave. It's like, it's so annoying when you're trying to like, you know, dress cute and then you're just like, what is the point? Because my hair just falls, I'm drenched in sweat. It's just like, nothing about this is cute. So I just, it's every single day. So I just had to say that yet again.
We finally made it to the Brooklyn Bridge, and wow, what a beautiful walk this is. I would definitely recommend for anyone going to New York. I'm so glad we did this. And then when we crossed to the other side, we went to Dumbo and the famous photo location. Okay, when I first saw a photo of this spot many years ago, I thought it was fake. I thought it was photoshopped. I was like, that cannot be real. How did the buildings line up so perfectly with the bridge? But they do. I was there. It is real and it's stunning. Then we had probably my favorite meal in New York, and that was going to Juliana's Pizza. This pizza was so good. It's in Dumbo. If you go there, you need to check it out. The servers were also really nice. Just overall, great experience. Then for some reason, my sister and I decided we were going to venture back to Soho to try and find a restaurant or bar to have a drink at.
We got some lemonade and water because it's so hot. And I just got a brain freeze because they're cold. Okay, so apparently Taylor Swift lived on this street, Cornelia Street. So if you're a Swiftie, we're on the street. Lenny's very excited. We're outside. We're walking to get bagels. It stinks. It does kind of smell. She's gorgeous. Okay, I have been bamboozled by this one into walking back to Soho again. I have already walked there twice this trip, and now we're stopped to get bagels. That was like 15 minutes away. Now we're walking another 20 minutes to this coffee place, and then it'll only be probably another like 20 minutes walk there, so then we won't subway because we'll just walk. And then, oh look, we'll have walked a full hour to Soho when it's like 38 degrees outside. Bamboozled. need this. Okay, so I need to update you on what just went down. My sister wanted to come here to Ralph's Coffee because she thought she had it in Austin, okay? And she was like, it was so good, we had it there, so, you know, we have to come try it, you'll like it. And she just discovered something. The coffee that she had in Austin was actually called Alfred's. So we walked.
Same. Sorry.
Yeah. So we went to the wrong place. We walked 20 minutes in the heat to get here, but you know. Also, not gonna lie, it's not bad. It's a little weak. Like I got an iced latte and I feel like it's just a lot of milk. Like I feel like it needs more espresso. And my sister got an iced Americano. It's also a little weak. So I don't know, the place is very cute and very like photogenic, but yeah.
It's trendy.
It's trendy, but it's not the best coffee, I feel like. Okay, then we went to an experience that I've been wanting to try for so long because it's advertised all over social media, and that is Summit at One Vanderbilt. It's basically a lookout on the 91st floor of the building. It's also kind of like an art experience. They even had this one room that was filled with balloons. The tickets are a little bit pricey. We also paid more for a sunset time and then didn't even get a good sunset because it was raining. But honestly, I think it was worth it because the view is just so unreal.
My sister wants to play hangman. We're hanging out in the hotel after dinner and she's like, we're playing hangman. So that's what we're doing apparently.
Guess one.
E.
No. Okay, so there is a lot going on, to say the least. I'm sitting in Central Park. It's thundering. I think I saw a bit of lightning. It looks like it's gonna rain. The Labor Day parade is also happening very close to where I am. I should probably leave the park very soon. But basically, we were supposed to leave today, and we just found out a little while ago that our flights were canceled. So we will be staying in New York one more day because our flights got rebooked for tomorrow. There's no other flights out today that we could fit on. One other thing to note was we found out that our flights were canceled right when we were getting bagels this morning, and then we decided to walk back to the hotel to like figure out what was going on and like if we could get the hotel room and all of that. And then as we were walking back, I realized that I was going to be on a different flight than my family, so I was trying to rebook my flight, but literally I was doing that right beside the Labor Day parade. So I'm like frantically trying to get like one of the last seats on this flight while there's like a huge loud parade going on literally right beside me. It was just like a morning of pure chaos. So we're staying one more day. When we asked the hotel if they had any more rooms, initially they said no, they literally did not have one more room. But then it's to find one room, so we're gonna stay in the same hotel, which is good. But yeah, now we're in New York for one more day, and it is nice. Like so it is nice that we're staying. Like I'm not complaining about it, but to be fair, like we did lose a lot of time this morning, like trying to figure out our flights and hotels, so we don't get like, you know, a full day. And now it's gonna rain soon probably, so like I'm not really sure what we're gonna be doing today. Something inside maybe. I kind of wanted to check out the public library here because it's supposed to be really nice inside, and I feel like that might be cool for photos. I also wanted to come here to Central Park to take some photos and maybe get some like street photos, because how I started out on Instagram was actually doing street photography. Like I started out doing just photography, and I've kind of gotten away from that in the past while and turned more from like, you know, street photos into like content creation and like travel content creation. But it would have been nice to get, there's so much going on. it would have been really nice to get some really cool photos, street photos here in New York. And like I did get a few, but like I just really didn't have a lot of time to get a lot between, you know, vlogging, trying to live in the moment and trying to get clips on my phone. There just wasn't, there just really was not a lot of time for photos. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna go and try and get out of the park because I feel like I shouldn't be sitting under trees, although people don't really seem to be like that alarmed. Actually, I see some people leaving now that thunder was like so crazy loud. Okay, well, one more day in New York. Let's see what happens with this weather, and maybe I'll have to try to do something indoors.
My sister and I ended up going to P.F. Chang's for dinner. Don't come at me in the comments for going to P.F. Chang's when I'm sure there's so many good Chinese food restaurants in New York. We didn't know we'd be here today, so we didn't really have a plan, so this is where we ended up going. But honestly, I have no regrets. P.F. Chang's is so great. We don't have this in Canada, and it's so good every time. Correction, we have it in Canada, but we don't have it in Toronto.
Finally trying the famous Milk Bar birthday cake that I've been wanting to try for so long. They used to have the Milk Bar in Toronto. I went there once, but I didn't get the cake. I got the, what did I get? I think I got the cake bites, which were very good. But then Milk Bar in Toronto closed, I think. So, I'm finally trying.
That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more vlogs and travel content, and also comment your favorite thing to do in New York City because I definitely want to go back and I need some more recommendations.